It's been a tradition to write grants, Martin Luther King grants through the city. And we were very successful with some fable writing that we did earlier in the fall. And I thought, let's try this again and do it with having the topic of diversity. So there's diversity just within the curriculum. I use a lot of picture books because there's a lot of great ones around. Kind of start out with personalities that they're familiar with, Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, Ruby Bridges, and then we start to launch off from that. We talked about skin color, the different ways to describe their skin color, and they came up with eggnog and tumbleweed and sugar cookie. It was one of those classroom discussions. I didn't have a book to base it on. I just started talking and hoping that they would understand the concept, and they took it and they ran with it.
My skin tone I chose was light tan.
My skin color was eggnog. I chose Captain Crunch because it's like a tanny color cereal.
I chose noodles.
And I chose vanilla ice cream.
My skin color is apricot. Mine was cinnamon roll.
And mine is panda.
We're not afraid of diversity. We're not afraid to speak our voice against things like segregation. Exactly.
Our music teacher here at Rogers is Eric Mishler, and he, in years past, we have collaborated with him and put together CDs, and he has always been instrumental and integral in making those really good song choices that are meaningful for the topic that we want to get across to the kids or what we want them to be thinking about. And this year, he just took that extra step to actually write his own song, which is pretty neat.
I was inspired in August by an interactive talk by Dr. Derek Greenfield, and he discussed the ideas of celebrating each other's differences. There's repetition in the song that starts with I see you, which changes to I hear you, and then to I know you. And the idea is if we look at each other and talk, and more importantly listen to the people around us, we're going to be able to build deep and meaningful relationships with the people in our community.
I think that the reason why their story is a really good one to share is that they're the group that we get to start the earliest with. They're the youngest people that we work with. And sometimes instilling the values of what King was about, it's easier when you get to instill it with younger kids. They understand it more, and the message is stronger, and they carry it with them through the rest of their lives. And so talking about nonviolence and peace and justice, social justice, and other issues that King cared about can make a bigger impression on them.
It's just really important for them to look out for each other, and these are lifelong lessons that I hope stick with them for their entire life.